Good afternoon. It is December the 27th, and it has been a blessed day for me already. And I just have thoroughly enjoyed the day. I have everything I need. I have a cup of coffee. I have my prayer visual candle that just completed some time of silence. Even have frankincense and a myrrh icon and a new prayer book that was given me for Christmas called the Ancient Faith Prayer Book. Those are all those icons and those things are helpful in bringing me into the mystery of the divine, to remember what life is all about, especially in seasons and journeys like we have had in this year with COVID-19 and as I've experienced over the last few years in just a period of struggle in my life. It is good to remember the awesomeness of a God who overshadows us. Heard a good message about that today from the good minister Laura. Just an incredible, lovely woman who has a keen insight into life and the compassion to match. And she talked about the overshadowing moments, seen through new eyes, the story and the mystery of life, and relayed one in her life experience with her kids and her husband, and the moment when there was an orca whale, the one that was a part of Free Willy, that whole movie venture. She was within inches, just a glass separating her, and eyeball to eyeball, and the power and the mystery of this gigantic beast and her, and what felt like to her an intimate moment. You know, those kinds of transcendent realities really are everything. One of the things that keeps me from moving towards what's called an open theology is, which at its root, its strength is its attempts to reconcile the issue of how do we justify a good God allowing pain in God's universe, and that's its strength. But it posits in most of those faith traditions God inside the universe expressive of God, but God not being greater than the totality of the universe and all the experiences in it. And the thing that makes me shy back from that is the very idea, and I read it in this prayer book today, that God is beyond the universe, beyond the heavens, greater than the heavens, greater than the earth, and yet, like that orca whale, enters into the very heart of this frail child of dust. It is that awareness since my early childhood that my life, when I am good, when I'm bad, whether I've been naughty or nice, unlike Santa, that I am covered with a tremendous and gracious goodness I cannot explain, and I have known in many, many moments, but 3, 4, 5 of the orca whale kind of moments that I simply cannot deny and would not. So listen to today's moment where we're going to go back in the book that I created called The Advent of God, back to Mary, to the moment when the Spirit of God covers her and falls upon her in the birth of Jesus. Blessings.
Mary awoke with a start, her mind pacing to catch up with her body already awake. A drop of sweat trickled down her face as she became aware of a strange light that seemed to surround her. She glanced to the ever-open window, being late summer, but saw only an eerie mist. Even the moon's reflection into the room could not penetrate this fog of light. Slowly, Mary became aware of her body. Her heart was beating at a quickened pace. A strong and pulsating sensation of deep pleasure poured through her legs and up into her womb, like the rhythms of the Sea of Galilee against the shore. How she longed to be cuddled inside these new emotions. And then, as if in a fading dream, her body relaxed. She forcefully breathed out, unaware that she had been holding her breath at all. Mary's focus again moved to her body and to the room, and she became quickly aware as she glanced around for signs of her family's stirring. She could feel the heat of embarrassment rise on her face. Nothing. No one stirred. Her eyes now fully open, searched for the familiar inside her parents' home. The moon's light now filtering into the room illuminated in shadows the outline of the furnishings and wall hangings. Mary listened and heard the comforting snoring of her father sleeping not 25 feet away in the next room. For the next hour, Mary reflected upon these strange feelings, culminating from this visiting and mysterious light. Was this the overshadowing of the Spirit of which the angel spoke? Over and again, Mary repeated David's words from Psalm 91, "He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty." She listened, seeking wisdom. Finally, Mary yawned, her now fully relaxed body ready for a deeper rest than she had known in some time. But as her mind slowed, her thoughts turned to Aunt Elizabeth and the promised son of which the angel had also spoken. Like Sarah of old, Mary thought, who would Elizabeth's son be? How would his life affect the life of her own son? And she slipped deeper into a dream. She smiled into the gathering darkness of night. She knew it had become.
May you know the God who loves you without any end and will never stop loving you. Blessings.